Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a new episode of It's a Progressive World. As always, you can find timestamps down below, and please like and subscribe. Alrighty, Sam, what do we have today? I'm not too sure what's going on here. We have a bear, Ana Kasparian.
Aliens, Elon. Uh, well, from Anna leaving to aliens coming and Elon and Musk fighting, we're going to cover all the important news, including geopolitics, which will be in the very beginning. We'll be talking about a new recent development regarding the Russia and the powerful hot dog seller they have over there. And we're going to talk about Zelensky's trip to Turkey and Erdogan, our boy, betraying our other boy, Putin. And then hopefully, and Iran showing some true grit in after years of sanctions and all that. So we're going to talk about those. But more importantly, perhaps for the future of humanity, we're going to talk about what I can describe has been one of the longest and most painful goodbyes that I have ever seen with Anna leaving the left. It's been like a year. She's like, first is yeah, I kind of think we should shoot homeless people. I think they're kind of extra. It would be nice if we could just shoot them. And it's I mean with the trans thing I kind of support her, but this is can we like maybe quicken this or like speed things up. This is as you have described it, I think once to me, this is like the most Iranian goodbye ever, which is like you start saying goodbye in the hall, like where you're sitting first in the living room, and then you get up and you're like, oh, by the way, and then you have another discussion there, and then as you're moving towards the door, other things comes up. So yeah, that is gonna be the headliner, I feel. But also there are some developments with Elon Musk and uh, Mark Zuckerberg, so that's interesting.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, too bad with the Anna stuff. I'm not watching TYT even once per month to see if there's any tension between her and Cenk, or Cenk also like supports some, and if there's any like likelihood of her actually leaving TYT, or just the switch happens in TYT, they even start going, because one a different direction. Or I mean,
Jenks
Cenk calls himself, what Cenk, I mean, call himself what? Not that I have
calls
anything,
no, I
nothing
don't know.
against it. He calls himself a, I mean, just recently I heard this, but I don't think it was super new, but like a Democrat capitalist? No, like, have you heard that? He calls himself like a, yeah, like
Democratic
Democrat,
capital.
which is like, I swear to God, I should try finding this. No, he put in a
Cookie
slightly more,
Monster. He calls
yeah.
himself Cookie
Oh man,
Monster.
during a
That's
break, I'm just gonna look this up for a second if I can find it.
wait,
But
wait. But before you do that, I just want to say right now it's about 9:30 in Tehran. I just went to check and they have a live on
mm,
TYT's network. And guess how many people are watching?
I mean, if it's less than 500, it's really bad. Is it
It's
200 something?
69. It's
Stop.
69 people. I can send, let me take a
Wait, no,
screenshot or
hold on,
something.
hold on. But I have a question for
Let me,
you. But are
yeah,
they,
I'm sorry, I'm
is
just
it
taking.
live on their main channel with Anna and Cenk, or is it like,
Yeah,
here we're
yeah.
just,
Well, it's live with the thumbnail has Anna Jenk,
mm,
Johnny
yeah.
Idaho, as you know him, and there is a black guy with a mustache and glasses who's being very sassy. He's like, look at me. He's doing this sassy thing that you put your chin down and you're like, mm. So I don't. I'm guessing there. Let me just. I just clicked. I am the 70th person. Oh, now they have that this guy. I know him. He's a Republican guy that comes on the Hill. So they are interviewing Matt Sheffield. But man, 69. Oh, 68. Now that I went on, it became
Oh man,
68.
that's nuts.
Is that? Do they? Maybe this is like. Do they have a 24/7 live thing or?
Yeah, they do have that, but I mean, right now it makes sense for them to be going live soon. So,
Or I'm.
I mean, they are on the
Yeah, no, because
West Coast. So right now it's pretty much in the morning for them. So I don't know if they do a morning show or not.
yeah, man, I have no idea. But I have like considering that Jenk was just in every video Vanguard and all that played, he was just saying, we have hundreds of thousands of
Oh my
viewers.
God. I
It's
mean,
like,
listen,
do you?
I'm
Are
sure.
you sure?
No,
I'm not
he
sure
said he
anymore.
gets millions of views per month. But listen, I mean, I'm sure he has some way of calculating. I mean, they have a lot of videos
Yeah,
and
sure,
just the
sure.
views. I mean, yeah. Oh man, I wish I had
Yeah.
saved. Oh, I can't believe where he said that, but he described
Where was?
himself. I can't remember what kind of YouTube
Oh,
video it
where he
was.
described himself as the capitalist cookie monster.
Something like that, but I don't know, there's no way I could ever find it.
It's some what fucking oxymoron that, you know,
Oh yeah, for sure.
like,
And it wasn't
yeah,
like this week.
I'm a Republican monarchist. What? Yeah, it's okay. I am.
Yeah, but okay.
Yeah, well, I put that video, the first one that you have in your
Yeah,
list right now.
yeah, that's
So
the one
we'll
when he
watch that.
started.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, if they could just, I mean, at the same time, I guess if this video that we are producing now gets us views, then I urge Anna to make it as painful and as long as possible. So maybe next week she comes out like, okay, I'm not sure about this aspect, just this part of the left. So yeah, that I don't know, but I can imagine, man, I don't know, I feel like Cenk, his hands are tied, right? Like there is not many. Like he's only got Johnny Idaho on his side, and Johnny Idaho, white man in his it's not really a asset right now.
Yeah. No, and I mean he's
She's
not
like
gonna, yeah, yeah, and he can't carry the show by himself or anything, I mean he can just be there, but Anna,
he'll
I
carry
mean,
it, but he
but
might die from a heart
yeah.
attack. But
And did you see that old clip? Did we include that? You said it's old, but the Vanguard boys just covered it, where Ana Kasparian
yeah,
just so
yeah,
bitter over
I think I included.
Hasan
Yeah,
Piker. All right.
I
Anyways,
disagree with that. I that
but it was
was
just
like
so
the
random.
one. No, I agree
Really?
that she's bitter, but like that was like the
Oh yeah,
one
sure,
hard time I was like,
sure.
oh, I completely understand her.
Ah,
Like if somebody half my age was like, oh, through video games and talking shit, got
what? No, what do you mean?
million,
Someone
whatever,
who's just 10 years younger than her did exactly what she did,
10 years. Okay,
got
that's
some
different.
is more successful and is financially more successful so far. That's it. So she's just bitter that
No, no, that's
he
what
beat her
pisses.
at
No,
the
no, no, no,
game.
no. Yeah, exactly. Wouldn't you be upset if somebody beats you to the
Yeah,
game?
I would hide
Aren't
it
you?
though. I
Great. Yeah,
that
that
was
was
my
my
whole
point.
point though.
Yeah,
You can't show
I
that
admire
stuff so,
her.
so like, openly.
I'm just saying, like, if
Be
it was
bitter on your
actually,
own
if it was
time.
some, yeah, it was actually, I was gonna say, because he's kind of doing exactly like what she does. She's not providing some deep political analysis, so he does piss you off. Like you went to fucking, didn't she go to journalism school or some bullshit like that? So I can
I
understand the
don't.
frustration, but you're right. She should have maybe. I don't know. I mean, why hide it? That was my like. I'm glad she. It was like one of the best probably takes she's ever had. I thought
That's
it
funny.
was like the most honest. This whole she's leaving the left, and I'm liking it, man. I have to
Let's
say,
see.
I'm liking her. You seriously thought you agreed with the? I think Vanguard boys and you, man, both all three of you are such holier than thou people. Like, whoa, she's jealous. I can't be. I've never been jealous. Such who like no,
Nice. So
I
just keep it to yourself.
like. Okay, fair enough. I'm
And
jealous
hey,
of like.
like, yeah, I mean, hey, she for
Sorry,
the
go ahead.
space that she's in, I'm sure she makes more money than other people in her space because she's a
Oh yeah,
leftist YouTube media show. So,
I
I
I
mean,
give you I give you that.
run on
If you're
donations. I mean, she
I give you
actually,
that. At least, and I'm sure about this 100%. I am extremely talented and jealous. She's a talentless hack and jealous. So yeah, you're right. In that sense, she has no grant. But yes, she's not like somebody like me, or perhaps you, if you agree with me at the end of this sentence that are full of talent and is still like not kidding. Agree
But
with me or not? Because that's really
partially.
okay.
But
Okay.
all right, shall we move on to the rest of the show? Start the show.
Sure. Yeah. But this is the best topic, probably.
Alrighty, Sam. So let's mix it up a bit. What do we have here? What's going on?
So Iran has become a big old boy. No, not big old. What's the you're
A big
grown.
boy.
It's a big boy. They're big boy now, Iranians, and they've been allowed to enter the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. And it was like both India and China were like, yeah, we like you. Give us some of that oil. So that's nice. And Iran actually has, I have to say, Iran has really, according to reports by Iranian government, they have made some really major progress in gas exploration and not just exploration, taking it out, like the full process,
Extraction.
blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. Extraction. And which is like with domestic technology, because that like this was a project that should have been like completed 7 years ago with Total, the French company, and then Chinese came in, but then Chinese couldn't even help because of the banking things and all that. So yeah, but now Iran did it domestically. So a lot of like sort of news that sound like good in terms of economic development, although I think as long as the fundamentals of Iranian economy are corrupt as they are, I don't see much changing for the normal people. And I would add that there was a couple of incidents of violence, very sad incidents of violence in the south, which is kind of brings me to my theory that I have about Iran and why we can't have nice things in Iran. Which is, man, whenever we are doing good internationally, we are making like deals and we're like, oh yeah, here you go, guys, and all that. Like there is a revolution or a rebellion or a separatist movement, right? So something happens. I swear to God, I'm expecting like a revolution in like I mean, I don't know if you know this, but this is very famous that Carter in 1979 came to Iran and picked up his glass of champagne for the lack of proper equipment. I raised my glass of water. He was like, Iran is a sea of tranquility in a region of instability. And then within like 6 months, Iran was exploding. Like, it was revolution. Everybody was killing it. So I'm very worried right now because Iran is relatively doing good internationally. But you went to a hilarious news. Maybe we can end the Iran thing on that, because this was quite a hilarity. So zoom in on these guys. This is really interesting development domestically, so I had to include it. As you can see, these ladies, I mean, so-called humans, I suppose, they've showed up in front of the Iranian parliament to protest in support of strict hijab policies. Like, as you can see, they're all huge Zorro fans as well. They're all dressed as their favorite character, Zorro. Although they don't have the hat in Iran, so they have to go with it's a slightly Iranian version of Zorro. There, and the sign they're holding there says that clean society, chaste society is our right. That's what it says. So I'm glad they clean society. I agree with. I agree with cleanliness. I don't like rubbish, but chaste, I'm not sure. At any rate, they got arrested by the police, which is, again, this is, I cannot. Islamic Republic arrested these guys, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. And then the governmental body that is supposed to be the main body that is for hijab and stuff came out and said, well, this was a very unwise decision, guys. We are very unhappy.
Really?
Which is like, what is going on in Iran? Can somebody, because back in the days, they would show up with like swords or something. Like, and back in the days, I mean like 10 years ago. I don't
That's
mean like three.
interesting.
Like, yeah. So this is like the first case of I've heard of this, but very odd, and it was covered by everybody. But yeah, so Zorro fan club got arrested. That's the headline.
Interesting. Yeah. Surprising. Surprising. I guess they're
Their
trying.
newest. Yeah. Go ahead, sir.
Nothing. I was gonna say. I guess they're trying to stand where we don't, or maybe like take this opportunity to make a point that you see, we don't stand for any kind of protests and whitewash yourself a bit, or we don't give
Or
we
no, no,
don't
no.
play favoritism.
According to official line, protests are completely legal in Iran.
Mm,
They don't stand for any illegal
mm,
protest. Because as you know, Islamic Republic itself came to power through a state-sanctioned protest. Shah himself gave them, yeah, you want license to remove me? Sure, I give you, here you go, here's your license. Famously, Shah was that
yeah.
kind. I mean, he basically did that, though, to be honest. He kind of left the country and was like, yeah, have at it. But yeah, at any rate. So I don't know, man. What do you think of their attire, though? I love the mask thing. That I don't know
To
if
each
that's
their own.
like new. No, sure. But to be honest, I'm not even that anti-hijab. I really like the Iranian traditional clothing, men and women. But they take it so far, and they always want to force everybody else to be the same as that's the problem. That's the main issue. Well, otherwise, I really love that attire. Actually, not this attire. This is crazy. Like the traditional one. Not this. I don't know what this is. Like, but okay. Sorry.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't say that I love any of them either. But yeah.
No, I like the tradition. I really like the traditional one. It's just like old. I love generally really old-fashioned clothes. So maybe that's the thing.
Nice.
You like loose, like late 90s, that type of clothing, don't you?
What? No.
No, I thought that's your fashion, like loose, low pants, low waist. What was that? Do you remember what was the thing?
Baggy pants?
Rappers, baggy pants. Shit, yeah.
I don't think they're in fashion quite in that way anymore.
Thank God, yeah.
But okay, what do we have here?
Oh, there was also like a whole. I mean, we are very late for that, but yeah, there was a whole attack on a Jenin refugee camp by Israel, and it's all very, gruesome. And
Yeah, sure.
yeah, I mean, there is not much to say really, maybe. But we had some developments in the Russia, Ukraine, US, whatever war. Quite a lot of development. First was this, which was very weird. Our boy Erdogan released those. Do you remember Azov, a steel factory? It was like a last stand in the city of, I believe, Mariupol against the Russian forces.
It definitely rings a bell.
There was a whole couple of weeks. Now they are taking a piece in the corner, and it's been live fed to CNN. Okay, can you show us your penis? Look at this penis. This is the penis that is fighting the Russian forces right now. And now he's going. It was the most ridiculous thing ever. Like we were getting the coverage of Ukraine war is the most ridiculous coverage it's been. Like we get to know every fucking victim of the war. Anyway, so they as a part of a deal, apparently, when they gave up their arms to the Russians, they were removed to Turkey and were supposed to remain there till the end of the war. But Zelensky went there and sort of got them released and brought them back to Ukraine, and which was odd. But then again, maybe this comes on the backing of Erdogan. Saw what happened with the, with the Mr. Prigozhin or whatever his name is, the catering guy who went crazy and started to take over Kremlin. It's the head of catering who just couldn't take it anymore. And he was like, okay, if the head of catering can do that, I'm pretty sure I can release this. So yeah, he was like, okay, Zelensky, you want these guys? Okay, you can have them. All right. So I don't know. I don't know what he got in exchange, but it would be interesting to know.
One hell of a
Would be.
photo, though. It's really like, the boys
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
it's the
Vegas.
boys are Zelensky and entourage about to lock up your daughters. The boys are in town. and
But yeah,
and those boys, those 5 boys, are probably would like as soon as Zelensky's outside of power, they probably would kill him though. Like they're all fucking Nazis, basically. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, that's what's going on.
and
I
then
don't know
you
why do you
mentioned
think
your buddy.
before that, why do you think Erdogan gave them up? What do you think he got in concessions?
I mean, it's not the craziest thing to me. I mean, it's not like he gave up something crazy. A few what for
No, but I'm
prisoners.
sure he got something in concession. You don't do
Yeah,
that
for
for
sure.
nothing,
No,
though.
of course. But I mean, like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like to be such a big thing that, maybe like maybe like, okay, next week we don't want to ask you for this. Like, remember, maybe even, or that kind of stuff. I want 2
Well,
cases of your finest
that's what I was
vodka.
thinking. No, what? He's a Muslim, man. No,
True. What?
okay, what are those?
The
Those?
grains? No.
No, I'm trying to think. Wait.
Some
What do
kind of
they have in
Ukrainian
Spain?
delicacy.
Yeah. Do you
True.
make goulash with beef? Because I can't eat pork. Okay, so I want 100 kilos of goulash immediately delivered to
But
the
yeah, I don't
borders.
know. What do you think? I mean,
I
like
don't know,
anything,
man.
have my back later on with the. I mean, he can use a lot of
I'm
favors from Erdogan. I mean, and he would, yeah,
sure.
the other way. I mean,
But
but
I'm just saying, look, this happened, and also apparently Turkey is gonna back Sweden joining NATO or something. Like they're more inclined to do that. There are some development there. I'm just saying, if I were Greece right now, I would be very afraid because there's a good chance, like, yeah, we are fine. If you want to take a couple of islands of Greece, go ahead. It's okay. We don't care too much. So just saying that those islands, I would be very worried right now. Just saying, that's all. Sorry, go, but perfect, as you said, perfect segue to Prigozhin, who apparently has met with Vladimir Putin, according to Kremlin. So, as good of a source, I suppose, as you can get. We don't know what they talked about, but according to reports, the meeting is started with Putin opening the doors and going, "What the hell, man? What the hell? I thought you were in the studio. What was going on? What the fuck was that?" With the exact tone that I had, by the way. His voice went really high. Anyway, what the hell? So, and it's not clear what they discussed after Putin just went crazy and started saying, "What the hell, man?" But I'm sure it was along the lines of, "Why were you such a bad boy?" and "What the fuck?" and all that. But I don't know. What do you think? What do you think would happen in the meeting?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, this guy got
What
off
do you
quite
think
easily.
So let's do a role play. I'm Putin, you're Prigozhin. What the hell, man? What the hell? Why did you do that for? What was that?
But yeah,
No, what no, genuinely, what, how, like, if you do a coup d'etat against someone and then how do you, like, what is, like, look, I love you, but I was very frustrated. I was on these new medications my therapist gave me. Okay, they and I had a couple of shots of vodka and it mixed with my thing and it. I'm so sorry. So I genuinely I
yeah,
have no idea what they talked about, but it must have been fantastic.
yeah. I mean,
Apparently,
he
his
got
mansion.
off easy this whole thing, so it's interesting.
I mean, they've closed down his mansions. I'm guessing all his businesses are becoming sort of nationalized or incorporated into other businesses. So I assume that's what's.
Yeah, but I mean,
But But yeah, the fact that he's still breathing, according to
Yeah.
reports, is still the fact that his skin is still attached to his skull is still surprising to me too.
Mystery.
It is one of those
Mhm.
21st century's mysteries we might never find out. But
Uh,
it is what it is. But I love how I think Putin at the very beginning genuinely he was stupid enough to think that Russia is like it happens with Iranian and Russian leaders that after a while that they're in power, they think that oh now it's like a European society and no, okay, I am angry with you. You can go and I'm gonna be the bigger guy. No, motherfucker, this is Central Asia borderline of Europe. You this is like people on like he realized I think that like Russian media was even starting to ridicule him.
mm,
Like you don't reassert your authority, you're gone. This is not some bullshit European republic. Like, oh, I respect his views. I mean, he
mm,
tried to do a coup, but he's a brave commander. Oh, you either destroy him or you're in the eyes of the people, you're finished. So, I mean, I think now he's completely realized that. So we'll see. We'll see.
can't disagree.
Oh, and
Uh,
to end it with on like just to top off with good news, America is giving cluster bombs to Ukraine, so more innocent people will probably die this time from the Russian side. So it's kind of it's a balancing act of some kind.
but
So it's
we
what
might.
are do you know what are cluster bombs? I know they're banned internationally, but what is what is exactly there?
I guess they fall and they open up and just spread like wide radius.
Oh, it's like a indiscriminate, isn't that a grenade?
No, grenade just blows in one.
I thought grenade sort of has a
Yeah, or
spread
they
or something.
smell. Yeah, they release many small
It's
bomblets.
oh, it's a chemical.
No, it's what I said. Like a bunch of little ones fall out of this and just blow all around it.
This sounds like kind of like confetti. Sounds kind of nice for birthday
Like
parties. We can use
vroom.
it. All right. But I mean, a lot of people are upset about this. To be honest, again, I don't understand when they go really specific about it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's,
I know.
like with the red lines in Syria. No, no, I know he was killing people with swords, but if he touches in gas, that is too much. I mean, you're only allowed to stab people. You're not allowed to suffocate them. Come on, people. I don't get this bullshit about the leadership of us at the global stage.
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
whatever. I mean, I don't know
I
who
mean, of
you were
course,
doing
it's
this.
bullshit.
So yeah. So
But
I
there
mean,
is some truly good news here, though.
oh, there. Yes, Latvia swears in Edgar Edgar Rinkewich as EU's first openly gay president. So that I mean, I think. What do you think of this? Because I have actually a take. I do
Let's
have
hear
a
it.
thing.
Let's hear it.
But they're always going on about representation and all that.
Yeah.
You do know, like Frederick the Great, I believe one of the greatest emperors of the Holy Roman Empire was like he was really openly gay, as open as you can be about it. Like so,
No.
like unbelievably open about it. Not to mention many other emperors, kings, commanders, etc. All that. So, I mean, is
I
this
thought it had
really
just to do
something?
with being woke. If you look at surveys in America in the
Okay.
1950s and 40s, nobody identified as gay, but now a big percentage of the population identifies as LGBTQ plus. Therefore,
Sure.
because I'm joking, because
No,
I
no, no.
heard I heard the right. I
Ah,
heard like one of the Ben Shapiro guys or something make that. I was dead.
oh God. I mean, yeah. Well, putting that, my point was that I think gay people have a lot. It's kind of like when they're like, "Can you believe there is a woman president now?" Like, if there was no woman president. So if there was a woman president in like Hillary, like what a representative, like you do know, like there were women queens, much more powerful much more like, I'm just saying, it's not like, I don't think this
Yeah.
is something like, they were like, a couple of news articles I read, they were like for first time there is an openly gay, and I love that, by the way. They say that first openly gay, because there is at least 6 like British prime minister who were definitely
Yeah.
gay, not openly, but
But
definitely.
okay,
Sorry, go ahead.
of a football team, right, has like, let's say 20 players, right?
Yes.
So I mean, how many do you think are gay per team on average?
In a football team,
Yeah.
I mean, I think maybe in football I would imagine about
Professionally, let's say. Or do you think
60%.
60% are gay?
60% are gay.
So six.
Yeah, person are gay. I would say they're all gay. To be honest. Have you seen how
What's the
whenever,
correct
as soon
answer?
as somebody's tackled,
Okay,
so
but yes,
like,
you think so.
you ask me what percent, I'm pretty sure it's actually 100%. Have you seen whenever somebody's tackled in football, what happens, what is followed? And by the way, by gay, I have, when I say they're 100% gay, this has nothing to do with being a homosexual. This is just, they're all extremely sensitive. So that's what I mean. So no, I don't know, but I imagine actually in football it's less than other sports. I would imagine it's more common in like
Because you
boxing and
just
that type
stop
of thing.
going because like you don't want to like, why? Because you don't want to like go and
I think because, first of all, I think because there is a huge sort of anti-gay
yeah.
sort of sentiment among the people involved in football industry, shall I say. There's that one aspect, which I don't think in other sports is much. The other sports are just so much smaller or niche,
Yeah.
so I guess it's much more you can control
Yeah.
your environment. And also generally, I don't know if this is a stereotypical view, but all the sports that people are really buffed, I feel there are more gay people in those, like American football, boxing. I would imagine, I assume the more aggressive stuff, it's, there's more gayness. Am I is this wrong? Is this a racist comment I made? I just made,
No,
probably.
definitely not racist, but
Sexist, maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
uh-huh.
I
But
don't
yeah,
know. What do you think, though? What do you, on the football thing? What percentage do you think?
in all seriousness, I'm just
Mhm.
guessing, like it's this take, yeah, anywhere in the world, really, anywhere in the world, any professional team, out of 20 people, one or two, which means like 5 to 10% are probably gay at the bare minimum, right? Like, I guess
Sure,
they're
sure.
not open about it, but yeah, they secretly sleep with men every day.
Or there is like one football team in Premier League where
Which
everybody is gay,
is
and then every other team, everybody is straight.
yeah. No, yeah, so I'm just
Just
guessing
balance.
there's one or two, and yeah, and they
I
don't
mean,
come
I
out.
would
Because
say
officially, I don't think
personally,
there are any. Like,
no, there was one I remember
yeah, like
in
exactly. Like,
Guardian wrote an article about it or some shit. But I would
yeah,
say, in
you're
my
right. In
view,
American football, it comes up quick. Let me say, it's like
yeah,
they're like,
I
okay,
tell you,
everyone
man,
from the coach.
when you see muscles, that's a signal. My gaydar goes up whenever I
Oh,
see a
stop this. Wait, hold on.
John Denny. I don't know any of these people. My apologies. But I would add, as far as I'm concerned, though, I would always say this. I agree with Gore Vidal that sexual orientation is a completely environmental based. As I don't believe in a
Hmm.
innate sexual orientation. That's why as soon as every army in the world, every religious order in the world, and every sport pretty much in the world, I feel like is associated with gay activities, like in every single country, as well as all male boarding schools and
Yeah,
blah blah blah.
exactly. No, you're
So,
right. And like those kind of activities.
so
I mean, the
yes,
funniest thing
prison
is,
system.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, but prison, I love how it's not like, yeah, it's just like so open. It seems like the people who hide that the most don't mind. but
No, oh, in prison, you mean like the
yeah.
people who are so, yeah, they're so open about that. Yeah, they can be. Yeah.
But
By the
okay,
way, so yeah,
let's go and come back. Alrighty, Sam, let's move on. Let's continue. We have RFK here. How's the buzz around him? I'm guessing it's still the same, right? I've just maybe.
it's still the same. As I have to say, he has, in my view, penetrated more normie Democrats,
Mm,
which really made me sad because it kind of like I was in my very early view of Bernie Sanders that most Bernie Sanders supporters are just most people are just looking for a nice person to support, and like basically Bernie's like popularity had more to do with Hillary being just so awful, and it's sad, but yeah, I think it's around the same. He's just, I would say, he
mm,
penetrates normies way more than anybody I've
yeah.
seen, challenging the incumbent.
Without yet having any, without there yet being any debates or anything big like that on
Sure.
mainstream TV, which is actually interesting. I mean,
Mm.
it's still not full campaign mode, and yeah, he's penetrating, so for sure.
Oh, sorry, I thought you're gonna mean this as a sort of a diss, but you kind of
No,
meant it as a compliment. Yeah.
yeah.
No, I thought you're gonna say without like some people say without winning any primaries like Bernie had.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't
But
know if I still don't I don't know how he's gonna react in like how it's gonna translate into primary vote. Too early to see because again,
he
it's so early. It's so early.
he might be the person who like I hate the most in this election now because he's basically the most normie Democrat
Eh,
you can think of in everything, but with some annoying like weird like
yeah.
conspiracy beliefs and all that. So I mean, and with some worse than conspiracy, I like conspiracy theories and all that. Such romantic notions of everything, of history, of his
I
family,
mean,
of
I'm guessing
America.
that's what he's saying in this video, right? I mean, the title of it is United States the greatest nation on earth.
Man, this was
Yeah.
hilarious. Maybe you want to play this a bit, so we like. And after you play it a bit, the part I really want you to play is further on when Lex Friedman, like, sort of asks him sort of a clearing up question,
Where is that?
which
Let's
is
just go to
later on.
that because it's all kind of the same.
Oh, I was hoping that by
Yeah.
playing a bit of this you give
Okay, I'm
me
gonna play it
time,
now for a
but
bit
but
anyway, and you think.
but yeah, look for it. He asks him about a quote from Hunter S. Thompson about the freedom being used and all that, which is
Okay,
I think it's towards the end of the video, but you know.
I'll move on.
Family when my family came over, all of my grandparents came over in 1848 during the potato famine,
Ah,
and they
pause,
saw
pause.
this country
No,
as
I put it at the perfect moment, so I couldn't have picked.
Perfect. You put it
I mean, that was
perfect.
just full representation. That was
Yeah,
just
I mean, yeah, like an
on the
Irish guy
money.
that brings up the potato famine. I don't think we can. This is like his summary. He's an Irish guy. He's a rich Irish guy, super rich Irish, that brings up, the potato famine. Did you? The next thing he's gonna tell you is that did you know when the Irish moved to America, they hold a wake for them because so many of them would die on the way. Or Jesus Christ. Like, stop, please, Irish people. You are not like the most like a lot of people died traveling, and I'm sorry, but eat other things than potato. The fact that you refuse to eat other vegetables because it's your fault. There no other. Have you ever heard of any other nation saying, like in Iran, saying we had a rice famine? No, because famine refers to all food, not just one item. I'm, I'm joking. I know
Yeah.
what was the actual potato famine. Don't. Yeah, but but yeah, he's one of those Irish
No,
guys, man.
then the nostalgia, of course, of the country of where they landed comes in.
Oh, that too. But I'm pretty sure, man. You get him drunk a bit, he'll start about going on about. Did you know the Irish were slaves too? Yeah, the Irish were slaves. He's one of those guys. He's one of those guys. I tell you.
It's hilarious.
Oh God. Yeah.
unique in history as something that that was part of kind of a broader spiritual mission. And so I'd say that from a 30,000-foot level, that that's I grew up so proud of this country and believing that it was the greatest country in the world, and for those reasons.
Well, I immigrated to this country, and one of the things
Oh,
that
here.
really
It's
embodies
perfect time.
America to me is the ideal of freedom. Hunter S. Thompson said, freedom is something that dies unless it's used. What does freedom mean to you?
To me, freedom does not mean, chaos, and it does not mean anarchy. It means that it has to be accompanied by restraint if it's going to live up to its promise, and self-restraint. What it means is the capacity for human beings to exercise and to fulfill their creative energies unrestrained as much as possible.
Man, like the Pope
Go
gives you more freedom than that. That's like you get to exercise, express yourself a bit,
You can.
Why did he get to the exercise right away? What, am I missing something? Wait.
No. Exercise your potentials and all that. He's talking about that.
Sorry,
but I would say that, that's
Hold on.
Exercise and to fulfill their creative.
I mean, it sounds like he
their
said
creative
exercise,
energy.
comma.
Okay,
and
okay.
also first thing on his
You have-
list is that he gets to work
You have
out.
the freedom. You have the freedom to do the paleo diet and the steroids. These are your freedoms that you have. Okay, go on, do it.
He went from chaos to
job-
exercise.
I mean, it's just, man. I really hope I get to a point in my life where I can just contemplate stupid questions like this and
Not
just
like now. I mean,
oh,
he's
what
doing the
is-
same
Come
thing
here,
as
what
us.
is-
I mean,
yeah,
that
well, kind of.
conversation
You're right.
was
He's
those
working
10
his way
seconds
back.
were embarrassing, honestly. I mean, that was
Man, why do we
lower
go
than
back
any
to?
moment of our 2.5 hour podcast. Like, we're not going to sink
Yes.
that low. I mean,
During the last
I mean, that
3 years, I
that was
would
like
say.
a 1-year-old talking philosophy. Like literally.
There was,
Uh,
as some of our viewers may recall, there was one embarrassing moment I had, I think, with the gun control stuff.
I don't think anyone
Besides
recalls
that, well, I do. Besides that, I think every moment that we've had was better than this. But go back to Lex Fridman's, he's such a stupid person's idea of a smart person. Like the question he asks, as an immigrant, one of the ideals that. What is wrong? Like when you thinking about immigrating these two countries, well, Nigeria's ideals are, I don't know, but the ideals of America are this and that. And let's check the ideals of Angola. What are their ideals?
They go and get the visa forms like visa requirements, no education requirements, ideals.
No, ideals.
No, it's very easy for me to go to France, but no way.
No. The ideals, Camille, the ideals I was looking for only can be found in Tibet, which is not recognized by UN. So I don't know what the fuck to do. What are the ideals that attracted me? Motherfucker, just like everybody else, you wanted to go to a first world university, you got into US. So what is this ideal? Ideal bullshit. It was the American ideal.
That book.
No. Hunter S. Thompson once said, but play, because he doesn't give up on this question. So let's play this. It's really funny, man. He
Hunter
gets kind of
Thompson
pissed
said
about
freedom
it.
is something that dies unless it's used.
Why does it say it so romantically? I'm like kind of getting mixed signals.
Yeah,
it's like whispering. Yes,
man, these are the people who are.
Tell me.
man, I swear to God, I kid you not. In one interview, he was talking to somebody, and he was like, just thinking about the idea that Jeffrey Epstein walked the hallowed halls of MIT, because he works for MIT or something, and he's like, I didn't think somebody like him would even be like allowed at university. Motherfucker, people like him in like the university was founded by people like him. Like, you know, the whole university system was invented by like Plato was openly fucking children. Just so you know, the whole academia sort of concept. So it was just he's so funny, man. He's so romantic about this whole, you know, these type of
I mean,
things.
like
But
the producer's gonna dim the lights right now as he
yeah, yeah.
continues. So
Let's. Where are the candles, guys? Let's put some candles.
Okay, let me press
but
play.
but yeah, wait for he
Yeah.
comes back.
What
Like
does
there's a
freedom
whole
mean to
back
you?
and forth.
To me, freedom does not mean, chaos. And it does not mean anarchy. It means that it has to be accompanied by restraint if it's going to live up to its promise in self-restraint. What it means is the capacity for human beings to exercise and to fulfill their creative energies unrestrained as much as possible by government.
So this point that Hunter S. Thompson's made is dies unless it's used. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do agree with that, and he was not unique in saying that. Thomas Jefferson said that the tree of liberty had to be watered with the blood of each generation, and what he meant by that.
Is it done or more good moments?
No, pause. No, it's done. I just want. Did you see how serious? Like he made some figurative speech line, man. He did. I don't think Hunter S. Thompson took it as seriously as Lex Fridman did. No, but let's go back to the quote. What does he mean by it dies when it is like? No. What do you?
Okay, wait,
I asked you an exact question, RFK. No. What? This is a reference to what literature from what work of Shakespeare? Do you know or not? Do you know or not?
At that point, it wasn't even.
I'm sorry.
I know his emphasis was like beyond social sciences. It was literally like literature realm at that point.
It was like I'm talking about this sentence from I don't give a shit about the broader context of America. Okay, shut up about brother. Tell me about this sentence, motherfucker. Tell me, do you agree or not? True or false? I ask you a simple question, RFK. And RFK is okay. Yes, all right. I agree.
Yeah, I love it.
Jeez, goddamn! I didn't know you get so pissy about it. I love Hunter S. Thompson. Okay. Hunter S. Thompson fucked the whole generation. Next, Fridman, we're gonna talk about Vanguard boys. All of them, they've read his book and they think like journalism is some.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Matt Taibbi goes on about him. He wrote. There is a movie sort of based on his life. Johnny Depp loves him and all that. He was like I think the term gonzo journalism comes from him. Basically, like he did a really cool coverage of, I think, was it Nixon campaign? If I'm not mistaken, it was really like written in a language that was accessible to normal people and fun. Good writer and all that, but really fucked the generation of people thinking they're genuine. We are heroes fighting and then asking questions like this. What did he mean? What did he mean? He said this. Tell me. I
cornering this poor guy into like it's like inching forward as he asks that.
Okay. I have a. Don't make me put this knife on the table. Okay? Anyway, at any rate, no, that was the funniest part, I thought. Who knows? So let's go to.
Yeah.
I mean, you are kind of, I guess, right at this point to say it's my favorite topic because we don't have to, but we do cover it every week. There is no need to cover it. But I really wanted to play that Ron DeSantis ad. That was truly fascinating to me, which is, I think, is later in the video. I think it's exactly here, or maybe a bit later. Here.
Yeah.
If you can play that ad. So, as everybody knows, trans issues have become very hot. No, you have further back, actually. You're already in the middle of it. Trans issues are very hot in America. The Dylan Mulvaney sponsorship by Bud Light backfired. And And I still don't think this is an issue that most people give a shit about. But we're going to talk about this more as well, because that's one of the causes of Ana Kasparian's a slow leaving of the leftward. So
Man,
Ron
Bud Light,
DeSantis campaign seems to be going all in terms of culture wars and that trying to outright Trump on those issues. So they released that ad. But sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
no, just continue. I'm just ready to go.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to play the ad and then talk about
Yeah.
the ad, perhaps.
I will do everything in my power to protect our LGBTQ citizens.
If Caitlyn Jenner were to walk into Trump Tower and want to use the bathroom, you would be fine with her using any bathroom she chooses.
That is correct.
In the future, can transgender women compete in Miss Universe?
Yes.
Make America great again.
Oh, I love this song.
Yeah, is that a real song? What is
From like Instagram and all that. I don't know the song, but it's always played on the coolest shit.
dope? Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I mean, just like here, for instance.
I cannot think of anything more horrifying.
It really has shut
Random
down
actors.
drag.
Just produced some of the harshest, most draconian laws that literally threaten trans existence.
Congratulations, Ron DeSantis. Mission accomplished. You win.
Boom.
I mean, are we? By the way, this music is, I hope, not copyrighted, is it? Goddamn.
Shouldn't be.
I love
Where do you
your
want to
hand dancing.
Okay, so I think the way that
Let's go to the ad. By the way, I just want to be on images of the ad for some things. No, the ad you just played. So, I mean, the hilarity of just the inaccuracies of the ad. Because I don't know if did you see the parts that you love, the cool part? Did you see the images they play?
Yeah.
Here we go. Who's that? Do you know?
I don't know, like a gay Brad Pitt or something.
Gay Brad Pitt. Yeah, but son, you've seen this movie. It's Troy. It's the movie Troy.
Yeah.
Achilles. He's Achilles from the movie
Achilles and
you
Troy.
from the Iliad, the most famous book, probably I would. Anyway, at any rate, Achilles was famously was gay. I mean, just that was pretty much. I mean, there is no part where they actually say they were having sex with each other, but it was. A lot of people thought they were gay. Some other people, I would say, there was even debate in the ancient Greece about it, but it is largely accepted that he was gay. And so I don't and then you have the other one. Did you see that? The other one was from American Psycho.
Yeah.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
And then you have Peaky Blinders. So, well, in a way, though, it proves. I mean, I think it's a good ad, man. In a sense that, I mean, I don't think anybody cares about trans issues. I don't think most people do. But I do think it's a good ad in terms of the Scarface thing that I always tell you about. That the character of a Scarface is supposed to be a tragic hero.
Yeah.
But everybody loves him. And it's kind of with American Psycho. Nobody should like him, but everybody does love him.
Yeah, I mean Scarface. I mean, yeah, people literally love him. Such a cool guy. Him, people somewhat creeped out by him.
Man,
but
they sell cosmetic products based on his routine in the movie. I'm not kidding.
I mean, pretty cool in that sense too. No, but Scarface, I just meant it's universal.
Yeah, that's a different. That's a. But so
Greatest
it might
man
work.
Who ever lived.
Where?
This one.
The guy who chopped up somebody in a bathtub and basically had some weird subconscious thinking about his own sister, wouldn't allow anybody fucking her. So, what did you think of the ad? I don't think it's going to do any damage, by the way. I think he's completely owned by Trump. I don't think.
I mean, this is some kind of YouTube bullshit ad too, right? I mean, you're not going to.
Online.
Yeah, on national TV, you're not going to put Cenk Uygur and The Humanist.
Oh, this is, by the way, this was even done not by his own campaign, like by people
Yeah.
associated with this campaign. So his hands are clean, so
Yeah.
to speak. But no, do you think it has this trans stuff at all? Gonna help him at all with like damaging Trump?
No, it's way too in. No, no.
Yes, too niche, and just Trump.
Yeah,
Even
I
if
mean,
somebody disagree, yeah,
Yeah,
I think even if you disagree with Trump on this, you're like, okay, that's one
yeah,
thing
it's
I
not
give it.
enough. Maybe if you like, you already had like you were already like, beating Trump or like Edge and all that, and then you like that means so you had a bunch of other
Add this,
points
yeah,
too, and
exactly.
then you add this and stuff, and then you make it a bigger like cancel culture, slash, liberal kind of attack on it. But yeah, if you're disagreeing on one part of the on one narrow aspect of the whole thing, it's not enough.
Yeah, but I would say though, this clearly shows that I think, I mean, whenever culture wars in any society, I would say takes such a center stage, whether it's ancient Greece, which by the way, they had very similar issues even then. It shows like a decline in the power of the state, and like people have given up basically on any real change. So let's talk about bullshit like, would you like to be called a he or a they? Like this is what we've come to now. Well, anyway, so it's really ridiculous. Who cares at some point? But talking of trans stuff, it seems that's, yeah, as we discussed, there is somebody is leaving the left, and everybody is very. I mean, not that we are not on the left. We are. I don't know where the fuck we are. We are up there or down there somewhere. Probably down there in hell somewhere. But Anna is leaving, and Kamir was crying just before the show. I told him to put it together, man, for the show. Just smile. But I don't know if he can hold it together with live images and all that. But we'll see. What do you think, Amir? You were saying you were like very sad.
No,
I mean, I couldn't hear you. You were sobbing, so it was difficult.
No, this is just hilarious. But yeah, I wish I had seen more of Anna, so I saw this so I would have seen this myself. But yeah, see so little of her. I mean, I knew the homeless thing, and I knew kind of the trans thing. But is she taking other positions? Because I've heard, I think now listening to some of these videos, I've heard her and Jank kind of overall criticize like people on the left too. The right, sometimes on the left people just follow things mindlessly and blah blah blah. But like, what else are they saying?
To be honest, that's a very good question. That's a very good question, because my view is this is complete nonsense, and both her and majority of the people who are engaging, including perhaps us in this, is all because she knows she's dragging it, as I mentioned, it's slowly, because this way probably it's gonna get more traction and more views for if she does a Dave Rubin and fully sort of leaves the left. Because yeah, I mean, it's all bullshit. She keeps talking about I was attacked. She wasn't really. Like Olaimi said some shit about her. So, I think it's just they're trying to make an online drama to get clicks. I think that's what's happening. I mean, I would say she's probably completely doing it cynically. Idiots like these Vanguard boys probably just, they oh no, we have to defend the trans. So, I mean, I'm not saying everybody's intention, but she's definitely like her distance from, like, as you say, it's just like the homeless thing. And okay, so for some people, maybe like, I don't think she's like, she doesn't seem that different than 6 months ago or 2 years ago. And the trans thing, I don't even think that's like an issue. So. That's bullshit. I'm sorry, but yeah. So I think she's trying to create drama, and I think she's a smart man, because she's realizing this old model of TYT was a huge mistake.
Yeah, even though she might be decently paid only because the network relies on her so much. But I mean, if she's not maximizing every penny that she could get out of TYT right now, she's really dropping the ball.
Exactly. And I would say if she had,
like, I don't know how much that is, but
if she had broken off like a lot of people, she probably would have made a lot more money during the last year or two. Like, you know what
But
I
I
mean?
think it's still
Just
not too late for her. I mean, I don't know how far
no,
she's
no,
willing
not too
to
late.
go, but yeah, especially like, yeah, not
She's
start her own
become
channel and be like a lefty right now. No, I'm thinking more if she like somehow, I don't know, associates herself
the
with the
thing
Ben
is,
Shapiro network and all that. I mean, I don't know, is that too far?
no, I feel that's too far. Although you never know, Dave Rubin did it, I suppose. The thing is, I mean, look, I don't understand the politics. Cenk, and Kyle Kalinske types, humanist. Who is that type of politics for, though? Like this, like middle of the road politics that is not Democratic Party.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm interested. Like, I genuinely don't know who are
I
they
guess
serving. That's why I
would
can't even
Kyle
see them
say,
with the Ben.
yeah, would Kyle say
Sorry, go ahead.
people who supported Bernie?
I guess he's probably, yeah, I guess I underestimated how many people just supported Bernie out of sort of sheepishness rather than, genuine. Yeah, I guess
I don't
maybe
know.
they're right there. I don't know. No, like people who, because this, I don't understand who, like this brand of politics is like centrist, completely centrist, right? But with like not even the democratic level of power.
No, I
which is,
kind of would.
like we have a couple of people in the Congress. You know what I mean? Like, and if you're gonna be a centrist, support AOC or something. But you're centrist that
well, they
doesn't. So,
do.
like, I don't
Yeah.
get it.
Well,
no, they don't. Though
because
they
they got,
criticize it.
yeah, of course, because I mean, yeah,
I mean, exactly.
because AOC is not even centrist anymore. I mean, because she just went so almost.
But that's center though. Chuck Schumer is center. Nancy Pelosi, I would say center. That's what I mean.
Yeah. No,
you wouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a weird thing. I'm so surprised they have an audience.
They're not
because
radical like us.
We are not radicals. We are conservatives. To be honest. Anti-revolutionary, anti sort of, guys, shut up. Okay, stop nagging. You're having too good, if anything. So, yes. So, no, but I'm just I'm surprised that, like, because with breaking points, I see the appeal, But with this type of shit, I don't really see, like, it's for, I don't know, it's like for, what was his name? It's like for all the people in the Democratic primary who weren't Clinton supporters or Bernie supporters, for like O'Malley supporters. Are there? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
Elizabeth Warren. Are there that many really?
Well, I mean, TYT. Yeah, I mean, they become more. Yeah. I mean, it's
Elizabeth
also,
Warren is perfect. Yeah, that's
it was
group.
someone that was more popular a few years ago too. Yeah. But I mean, now I think, but now the online left has also become slightly more whatever, radical or wild or.
Yeah, wild, I think, is a better term because it's going in different directions. Yeah, I hate you, Jack. I always hate you. What?
But wait, and this guy, he went full right wing, like openly right wing. What's his name? What was that kid's
Dave
name?
Rubin?
No, from California.
Jackson
so.
Hinkle. Yeah, Jackson Hinkle. He went full on sort of psycho, man. And his tweets were like he's disgusting, like piece of shit reactionary, like a genuine. I like some, like I like conservatism sometimes,
Jeez, he only covers this.
Piece
this
of
is
shit.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, he covers Russia. He's like a Putin bootlicker, basically. That's what he's become, it seems.
The reason why I've titled this video Goodbye is because I'm moving to Miami. I'm leaving the West Coast in Los Angeles.
Oh, he's going to Florida. That makes complete sense. That makes complete sense. But he was one of those people who was saying the coup d'etat by Prigozhin was like a trick by Putin to see who are the fake friends in Kremlin. We just want to find the fake friends in Kremlin. That was his analysis there. But he has 300,000 followers, Gamir. So I would still urge you, abandon me, become his producer.
Man, now this video is hilarious, dog. This is the Hasan Piker thing.
this is the Hasan Piker thing. Yes, it's in here, and it's also the whole for like the on also we should say
but
that
we also have yeah.
Apparently we have it separately as well, I think. Yes.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same thing. So maybe put this one because it's
Yeah.
shorter. I would also add that following Anna's interview with Adam and Stitch, I don't know why I have to say it like that every time, but Stitch, they number of trans people. I didn't know how many trans people were working for TYT, but there was a mass quitting. So I don't know. They're referring to how many people as a mass. But there was a mass quitting.
Yeah.
How many people are working at TYT in general? So I can, do they does
they
it
have
like
more people than you think? Yeah, exactly. They probably have like 20 something. No, they're like 25.
No, come here. We are not counting the guest hosts, because if we are going to count the guest hosts, then the whole population of North America is going to be like TYT employees.
No, they have 25 people working plus the guest hosts. Let's say 20.
20. Those 25 people, like, is that a mass event?
And my corporation, okay, that's just a convenience store. No, Michael. Okay. That's a fruit stand.
Yeah, don't close this. I think, was this, was this the video they brought in one of the trans people that quit TYT?
Yeah, probably. No.
Go see if the asshole comes on. They brought him, go to their channel, just so we can put his picture up. I think maybe it was the video before this, sorry. Man, one of people they brought, first it was this guy, you see, he's one on the thumbnail. You saw him on the thumbnail. No, go, but he had a separate video.
Oh, not this guy?
No, not this is Ron. Oh. No, go back. This trans guy. This guy, he's one of the people who quit from TYT as a sort of contributor, guest host, sort of errand boy. I don't know whatever position they are. And this guy, and then Anna responds, and Anna in her response video, she's like, whoever quitted, and she, and then this guy was like, yeah, she did one of those unintentional misgenderings, because as we all know, misgendering is one of the most significant crimes out there. And then apparently in the Vanguard interview, it says this guy's ex-military, man. He used to work in like drone stuff. And again, I no love for Ana Kasparian, one of the biggest Karens out there, but it's still better than an ex-military who used to probably blow up Afghani children. And he's like, yeah, but at the time when I was in the military, my most reaction was going to people and being a bit of a gadfly and telling them, guys, do you think this is morally correct? It's like, what is going on in here? Like, ex-military is like now taking the higher moral ground. It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable to me, this whole thing. And yeah, Vanguard boys, like some other people, I'm not gonna point fingers, but they're so holier than thou and so bitter, I think. They went and found another video from Anna from a year ago that she talks sort of bitterly about Hasan Abi.
That one's hilarious though.
Yeah, in which she's, maybe you want to play some of that. And I don't play a bit of that, and then I talk my holier than thou.
Anti-racist. Speaking of mainstream shows, Cenk, Anna, did you know Jimmy Kimmel featured one of Hasan's tweets on last night's show?
I know. Everyone loves Hasan. He's super famous and rich. We got it.
That bitterness broke out of nowhere.
No, it's just, I get it. Like, no, I know, it's super salty. I love Hasan. I'm actually really happy for him. But, like, I also reflect on my own career and feel like a massive failure sometimes. So I don't, like, and not that, I don't want that to make you feel bad about yourself.
Sometimes people have.
I missed the second diss, which is like they also diss Jake Uger, guys. I don't know. It's literally like saying, like you're with your wife or your partner, and you're like, I really feel like I've screwed up, my romantic life so
No,
far. What the?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like this
No,
was
but
genuinely like really.
no, not in
Actually,
that
it was
sense.
genuinely a good take. And then she was
But the thing about
really like,
Hasan,
yeah, I'm a bit bitter about blah blah blah.
let me say one more thing
It
though.
was self.
But the Hasan
Yeah.
Piker question was only like, did you see him on Jimmy Dore? Like, it wasn't like, oh, did you
Jimmy
see
Kimmel. Jimmy
Jimmy?
Kimmel.
Ah, okay.
Not Jimmy Dore. So, what are you talking about? Just, I love the fact that you just with you can never like only the first or last name. It's never both. You can never get both right. It's like But I don't know, man. I think I don't know. But play the Vanguard voice talking about it. I said, come on, man. They're such holier than thou. Like, oh, good you say, and then when they talk about trans stuff, guys, we know that we shouldn't even say jokingly negative things about me, not even jokingly misgender people, because that's like, it's just they're such children, man. It's like morality, like 7-year-old. Oh, don't be bad. Don't use bad words because it could hurt
I agree with
people's
you.
feelings. So I couldn't believe it. I thought they were joking sometimes, but they don't. I don't know. I couldn't believe it. Sorry.
No, but yeah, that was funny. But I guess now you said Jimmy Kimmel, it kind of changes the context a bit. I
Oh
can
yeah,
see
he's
how
like
that would make
really
you
famous.
just
Yeah.
lose yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
let's.
fuck, it's like one of those
Good.
moments.
Yeah, man, it is. I would be pissed off. And imagine you've been like, sucking up to this fat fuck for like how many years? This Turkish genocidal denier piece had to convince him, no, Cenk, there was a genocide. Look at them, no. And then Jimmy Kimmel just plays some douchebag with a dog and animation of like and some comments saying, so yeah, it makes sense to me.
No, but yeah.
Do you have any sympathy with Anna on the whole kill the homeless or
no, I mean, listen, I was just thinking of two things.
Or the trans.
Hold on, I just want to say two things.
Yeah,
like,
go ahead.
I find it really weird when, like, not really weird, but I'm like, when someone has, bothered by like a homeless person, because, I mean, I've never been bothered. They don't bother me. And even like other people who think in different ways in other countries, like, I don't feel like they're bothered that much by it. So it's just a funny thing when someone complains about how they're bothered by it. However, I would say that, for instance, in Iran, right? For instance, in Iran,
yeah,
although you'd see poverty a lot of time, it was never associated with like it leading to crimes near your house or something, right? Because I guess you just, the way you lived or the structure. So now I guess if there's like suddenly like a lot of like, let's say, happens to be homeless people, areas near your house, and that also leads to, let's say, crimes or something being committed against you or in your neighborhood, then I could see why you would be concerned with that. But I mean otherwise, I mean,
I think you left Iran when you were young, but so everywhere in the world, poverty is associated with crime. That's just.
But not
like,
but the homeless people that you would see, I mean, they wouldn't like, wouldn't necessarily scared of them to come and like rob your house or something.
In Iran,
yeah.
I have very strong memories
in
of
Canada,
people.
even.
I agree with you. That's, I mean, first of all, I mean, in Iran, because every house, as you know, has a guard person, blah blah blah. But I would, for example, when driving, haven't you? I don't know if you've seen this in Iran, that they. Or not, which is fish. When you come to a traffic light and there are those people who sell you stuff. They a lot of people, if you notice, as soon as they get the traffic light and see those people that clean your window, they lock the doors of the car, for example.
Wow, back in the day, I don't remember us doing that. Maybe the doors are always locked, but yeah, weren't necessarily.
I think you were young, man, because I don't remember it. But then as you grow,
I mean, it's not like it happens every now and then. Like in some places, it's just like one of them after the other.
And I would add another thing that really I think works in benefit of Iran that I've recently somewhat discovered too, is the fact that they allow them to sell fake shit. I think in Europe and America, that's one thing. Like if they see you sell fake shit, they police catches. Like here, police is standing there and they have they set up a thing and or they have things in their hand running around
in
selling
Switzerland.
Them. So I think
homeless people never sell anything. They might be bad.
Okay.
They might beg.
In Iran, you don't have a.
You're right,
that's the thing. In Iran, you don't really have beggars, actually, to be honest, unless you have a very few like people who are usually extremely disabled.
Yeah.
All you have are basically entrepreneurs, as to be honest, in many ways. I would say
kids
they're
probably
true
getting,
entrepreneurs.
I mean, kids working for like some kind of network, right? I mean,
Exactly. Or part of a franchise, I suppose, in that case. So that's what so I've never. It's like a difference in situation. I don't understand like. Homeless.
But I don't know how you can be. I mean, in Toronto, you'd see a lot of. I don't know. I don't see how you can be bothered by homeless people. I mean, how do they bother you?
And even don't you fucking get it that even if even if they do come and get your stuff, they kind of deserve. Like, don't you understand how privileged you are? And like, it's kind of like me and my dad have this joke where my dad is like, did you close the doors? Did you put on the thing and stuff? And I'm like, Dad, if he passed through that and the other thing, I think he deserves to get some things, he deserves to pick up some shit and air. Like, at that point, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so uncharitable. Like, they don't even respect the game. Like when a homeless person actually manages to beat the game and get something, they don't even. I don't know. Yeah. But but I would say though, somebody recently just somebody very close to me recently just went to San Francisco, and they do say that compared to 5-6 years ago, it's like maybe more. 10 years ago, it's a completely different picture. They say.
Yeah. No, that I can imagine. That I mean, when you hear about it to that extent, then of course there is something slightly above like normal level or what you're used to. So normal, it's like
this is not like
There's also like there's also like a homelessness rate. I guess it has passed that threshold. It appears, but
because you can, especially with like places like New York or San Francisco, privileged places, or Tehran. You are never sure if it's media exaggerating because, where there is money, there is a lot of money to be made of exaggerations, like, or is it, for example, or is it just reality?
Yeah. So I guess we have some live reporting from San Francisco that clarifies everything. So Anna, you okay? You get
come here, Green. Anna is right. Let's kill the homeless. Anna,
the person's like,
I support you.
Don't wait.
No, you. I can read between the lines, Anna. I can read. I'll get my shotgun and we'll sort it out. We'll sort San Francisco out. So, but did you?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have too many other Anna videos.
No, just before we go,
you have others. Yeah.
I just wanted to. I was just go to the Goofy video.
Oh yeah. I was wondering. Oh, yeah. I was.
No, not that. Didn't you see the group therapy sessions for the anonymous on the left? They gather weekly, and I love the fact that, by the way, 5 people combine powers of like majority report producer and a Canadian guy and an American black girl and all that, and combined forces manages to get 6,000 views usually, or something. Unless there is a controversy.
Yeah,
this is really good. This is really good for them.
I was gonna say, oh, okay. I was honestly thinking like even 1.7, 1.8. I just got those kind of vibes. But yeah, probably.
But man, these guys are like Vanguard boys, even on a steroids, I would say. Like all of them are. Yeah, can you believe like what she's saying about the trans community and the language?
They got a little 125 here, little 109 here, but yeah.
No, this is this guy's channel. This is the rational.
Yeah.
The leftist mafia videos usually.
Yeah.
Here you go. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. I might be walking
these are no.
Yeah, they are doing good. They are doing 10,000.
Yeah, these live ones get no views. They're
They don't get views?
Their clips,
do they?
Yeah, no, barely any. But yeah, their clips, I guess, can do
Come here,
between
Mick.
50 and
I don't
100.
know. Should I walk back my
No,
comments or not?
no,
I
you're
don't know
right.
what to
Based
do.
on this, you're right. No, here you're right.
I am just trying to insult people, okay? I don't care about the facts, all right? At any rate, by the way, they stole that brick wall thing idea from me.
Okay.
I'm sure they were inspired by me. I'm 100% a stolen idea from me. But at any rate, the Goofy was very unhappy. It was, well, I told Mickey, you shouldn't do this. But
wait, who's Goofy?
Can we do things
Goofy's
better outcomes?
Lance, here.
Yeah. Not to mention, like, this idea that all activists have to be
Lance.
concerned about, like, how Democrats.
No one's ever going to buy that. No one wants this. We don't want the rapists to run the streets. That's like that's not what abolition's about. It's that rapists already get away with rape. That's a problem. Can we do things that'll have better outcomes? You know?
Yeah. Not to mention, like.
So we can, you know, we have to support the trans community. Oh, Mickey. Oh, Mickey supports the trans community. They're
Got
just,
jailed.
I can't believe these people exist, man.
jail, no.
I just genuinely, I am shocked. I really thought I'm the most unnormal person, like
Yeah, I'm curious. So basically,
stuff, but like genuinely, there are crazy people out there, like real crazy.
Crazier than you?
I mean, they are more normal in a, I would think, in a party setting, they would be more normal than me. But just the ideas they have are genuinely out there. It's like, you know,
Okay.
it's like,
Who do you think? Okay, now I have a genuine question. Who would be more normal at a party out of you, me, Norman, and Ben? I think honestly it's a tie depending on the. On
it's
I
you
was gonna
or
say
Ben.
Jason,
It's you or
because
Ben.
he'll be normal.
Yeah, Jay, no, it's you or
Yeah.
Ben. It's I'm sorry, but yeah, me and
Norman, I
Norm-
don't even want to know. Like, there's a part
Man.
of me that don't.
no, I have to say Norm is better
I
than
think-
me. Did you see the early part of this show? He was hilarious.
Oh
man.
yeah, no, that's true.
He's
No.
hilarious. I'm too bitter.
So
I
wait, so
feel. I need
Norman
to
on
get
top
older.
actually.
Yeah, no, I'm the worst. I'm the bottom because I think I'm not old enough to. My bitterness is too sharp. I still like look at your own life. You like I get too personal. So you know, it's just you know. So yeah, it's. But you know, I think you might have the edge on Ben because he did a philosophy degree, and usually that really fucks up your brain really badly. So
And Ben would one good thing about me is like I don't tell long stories or anything like that. But I feel like he might like suddenly start an idea that'll take like 5 minutes for him to wrap it up.
that's
And it's,
philosophy
like,
for you. No,
painfully
that's
slow.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
at least
yeah,
with me, listen,
philosophy degree.
I might
Yeah, philosophy
giggle.
degree brain. No, because they want to make it. They want to make things clear and concise, but they lose everybody by the end. So it's just yeah.
Yeah, so I
So-
promise not to bore you. Just neutral.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, considering your love for football, yeah, you by far.
And I
gonna
could
do the
drink a
best.
lot, so I could get tipsy, and then
Yeah, I
then
can
it's
drink a lot
different.
too. No, I'm sorry, but there I
Yeah, but
into-
you might go the
I think-
wrong direction. I'll go in the right
Yeah,
direction.
that's true. That's true. I get angry. You get happy drunk. Yeah, I get angry drunk. You're right. I'm such angry. Do you think does Norm drink? I'm sure he drinks, right? I can see him not
Yeah.
drinking for work or something. Like,
Yeah,
for a couple
yeah.
of months.
Yeah, he'd drink
Yeah?
something. Like, I mean, yeah, I think like, some red wine meeting with friends or at a dinner.
Beer? I think he might be a beer guy. I think no.
Yeah, maybe like one beer. Yeah, I don't see him. Yeah, I don't know.
What about sambuca shots? Do you think? Every time
He looks
Alan
good here,
Dershowitz
though.
brings up Epstein. We think, oh yeah, he said he's really hot, man.
Oh
I
yeah, I
have to
can
say,
imagine.
New York. I always growing up, I like thought I love New York and all that, but since like when I was 15, 16, I found that it's hot and humid. So such a downside, I have to say.
Like honestly, I don't struggle with heat really.
Humidity.
Humidity.
Heat,
yeah.
I'm fine.
I mean, the humidity is not out of control. It's nothing to do like Dubai or anything. But
Isn't
there's
it? No,
also-
but is it like UK? UK was shit. Like your clothes takes ages. I can't do that.
Yeah, maybe it's just a little bit drier than the UK, I would guess.
Oh, dryer? Okay, that's
Little
okay.
bit, little
good.
bit,
Better
little bit.
at least.
Little bit. But yeah, but there's also no
Sure.
AC in most places, I would say, so that adds.
Oh, it's
Or
like
if
old
there's
fashioned.
AC, there's no like, you know, it's not like in Dubai. I don't know what they're
California.
powered with.
They were powered by Pakistani children, stolen from their parents.
I'm like,
Yeah, underneath every building, you have Pakistani children running on a treadmill like machine.
I was gonna say, I don't care how
providing-
much oil you have. There's no way you can achieve this.
I don't care
Still
about your
doesn't
gas
explain
fumes,
it.
okay?
It still doesn't explain how the AC
This
can
is-
be so powerful in that
No.
random like hallway room over there. That's no
No.
goes
So
to
that
minus
that is
2
what we-
degrees in the summer. No reason.
They created a fucking snow. I
Yeah.
mean, it's unbelievable. But I mean, that is what we call in Middle East Abdul power. Abdul power. You get Abdul behind the fan, and he goes. And because you have his passport and his family's passport in your possession, he will do better than any. It's like a horsepower. Do you know horsepower? This is Abdul power.
Yeah. But yeah, Norman
Similar.
rocking the white shirt. But his microphone, like, come on, you can barely hear. He just has his computer speaker on and he's like standing 2 meters away. It was hard hearing.
Oh
him.
yeah. Really? I thought it was okay, but then again, I'm always people complain about my mic, so
Well,
maybe.
I'm glad summer finally came.
Oh, I see what you mean about the
June was
echo a bit,
awful.
and
It was
not echo,
basically-
the
Yeah, I
bass.
mean, he's not speaking into any kind of mic. He's basically using the laptop microphone.
Did
from a
you?
distance.
By the way, did you? Oh yeah. Oh, I see what you. Yeah. Well, he wanted to show off. He wanted to show off his pecs, man. Look at those. For a man his age, I think very exceptionally in shape.
I mean, he
no?
works out every day. He told us. Remember, he said he goes for a run.
Really, I didn't know.
I don't know if he
remember
told
that.
us, but he told someone.
seen
and
so
since
many
he's
videos
been
of
on our
him.
show,
Yeah.
he told me.
Yeah, that's a good point. From now on, everything
Anything.
we see from Norm Finkelstein is he told me myself.
Off
He
camera.
took me to a room. He took me. Told me not to tell anyone. Yeah, we can. Yeah. But did you see that? By the way, as soon as it got to the law stuff, I had to zone out. I couldn't watch it.
Oh, no, I didn't watch much of it, to be honest. Alrighty, Sam. So let's continue. But yeah, I don't actually know what's the latest on Elon Musk's law against Zuckerberg as Twitter thread. Spat intensify.
Read, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. He called him a cuck. Yeah, he said Zuck is a cuck in a tweet or something. I don't know. But did you hear he's also going to sue him over the fact that he's stolen the idea of Twitter from him, which he stole from somebody else, and Elon is steal from somebody who has stolen. All right, this is.
Man.
There is an old Persian saying, though. You know what they call a thief that steals from other thieves? King thief, Shah Dost. So but yeah, man, I don't know, but maybe my English is not very good or something. But from what I recall, cuckold was somebody who, like, their partner sleeps with somebody else, right? From what I can see, Threads is stealing all of Twitter's partners, or in this case, customers or users, whatever you want to call them. So you would think if anybody's a cuckold, it's Twitter, no?
Wait, say that again?
Because they're getting, if anybody's getting cucked, it's Twitter, because their loyal users are leaving for Threads. They're seeing Threads with its big dick moving in, and they're going to Threads, to big dick Threads. It seems to me.
That's a good
Am I wrong,
point.
or?
No, that's a good point.
So Elon Musk, as always, denying reality, just going against reality. But now I really want Zuckerberg to beat him to pulp, man. I really want to.
Yeah, I wish that would happen, but yeah, seriously, I wouldn't be surprised if Musk,
Islamic Republic used to like assassinate people all the time outside of Iran. Can they take this guy out? It's like, I swear to God, like, really would be good business. I'm just saying. But anyway,
okay. What do
yes,
you want to
sorry.
go to now?
Now, talking of sort of weird people, aliens, and robots, perhaps we can go to our. Oh, do you want to? Maybe we can talk about this first.
I mean, this is amazing, truly, but yeah, maybe just to keep it extremely brief, it makes fun of Brendan Schaub. That anybody watching this who might understand what's going on would have to know who Brendan Schaub is. And
yes,
this morning,
it's, I think perfectly, to be honest, really was a perfect segue to Elon Musk, because they are probably of the. I mean, anybody who's seen Brendan Schaub, the friend of Joe Rogan, comedian, fighter, same level of intelligence as Elon Musk. Maybe, I don't know. Who do you think is more intelligent?
no,
I mean, they are both
no,
great
don't
at comedy.
disrespect. Yeah,
They are both great at comedy.
No,
Both
it's
of them are
unfair
just
to.
so funny.
No, it's unfair to. I
Brandon?
don't even know who you compared to Brendan. Did you say Elon Musk?
Yeah, I was
No, it's
comparing
unfair.
Brandon.
No, it's unfair.
Yeah, I mean,
I
okay,
have
Elon
to
is
come
more
to Elon
evil.
Musk's defense.
Elon Musk's defense? Come on, man.
Brendan Schaub
Brandon
is hilarious.
Brandon is a nicer man. Elon is evil.
Nice, sure, yeah, but I thought you meant like stupidity.
I think they're both same level of
No,
intelligence.
next level. But in any case, so Brendan Schaub, and I mean, man, there are more scandals than you even know about it. There are a lot of hilarious ones, including one where he like didn't do a show because of a funny reason, and
I know that
he pees in the sink and all these things. And okay, one more thing. So this show that we're gonna watch here,
he pees in the sink.
Yeah, that's like one of the things.
To this day,
apparently that's one of the things that's come out about him. And pretty much in this is like a montage of this show. And the reason that this guy is throwing all these kind of like implicit jabs at Brendan Schaub and finding it funny is this audience knows Brendan Schaub, but actually Brendan Schaub had talked highly of Luke Thomas to Showtime. So Luke Thomas says that's one reason why he got the show. I mean, I don't know how much of friends they are now, but yeah. But he actually takes things against Brendan Schaub very personally, and I have a feeling like Brendan Schaub one day probably, because Brendan Schaub's always like, oh, this guy doesn't know anything, or that guy. So he probably just heard him, him saying something bad about him. And this guy is a pretty petty guy. He's hilarious. He's amazing. This is, man, people should go watch this. It's incredible. They're very subtle, man.
Exactly. That was the problem with
seconds. I watch this show every single day. No, sorry.
Did you get all the references?
No, it comes up. Sorry.
Exactly. That was the problem.
They did 2 to 3 per week, but he can't come out and be more explicit than this. I think like this is the subtleness of genius level. Yeah,
I know, but I didn't get it because I don't know all the stories. That was the problem with this. Like,
yeah,
I think I messaged you and I wrote you. That's what I wrote you, that I had no idea he had such an interesting life. He's been through so many adventures, Brandon Schaub. He's like this. He's like one of these simpletons you read about in medieval times that go from village to village, getting into adventurous debacle. It's really fascinating.
Man, we have to watch 30 seconds of it. And really the clip, it says morning combat host destroy Brendan Schaub. No, it was all him. Luke Thomas doesn't really take part of it.
No, it's just laughs.
Part of our lives, everyone. It's just it's what it is, Luke, okay?
I mean, that's partly true.
Luke, I know you don't read the comments at all, but did you see there was a comment on...
every time...
You're always texting me like, how's socials? I'm like, dude, I don't really tweet stuff out.
I've never texted you that.
They should improve their relationship with former heavyweight Brendan Schaub, too. A lot of back and forth, Luke. I don't like it.
All right, what are we doing here? You couldn't wait to put this in here.
What is that?
Are you getting lip injections, Luke, like some comedians these days?
Again, once again,
right?
You're Brendan Schaub's #1 fan.
Dude. No, it's
lip injection.
I love Brendan Schaub. I'm just simply pointing out, like, this.
Janae. Oh, let me finish reading here.
No, you don't.
Turnover page for more instructions.
Will you stop? I mean, just stop.
This is a podcast that only talks about the podcast, okay?
Who are you going to see?
I forgot the fella's name. He's like a real comic though. Okay, you'd be surprised, bro. I mean, seriously. You know, looking forward to that. Is he walking me in my truck? You're like, where's he going? Like,
why would he be walking you to your truck, BC?
I don't know. I'm not going to blow him. I mean, Luke, if the local
man, that was straight. That one had to do with the girl saying that she
Bobby Lee, girlfriend, wife, whatever.
The comedian one. He brings up the sink too. Hold on, I think it's
DA
right here.
gets removed at all leading up to this. Would you consider not going?
I don't even know what does that mean?
For safety purposes, Luke.
This one refers to when apparently Brendan Schaub canceled a show of his.
For home because yes,
but no,
that was we were talking about San
I
Francisco thing. I think it was there.
And had to rep the Stray Cats of PF Chang's Much Love Dawn.
I'd say you're at least 90 minutes away from pissing in a public sink, Luke. All right, well, we'll see what happens.
Okay, I get it now.
But
what the hell? I mean, he uses lip fillers. What the fuck is going on? Like, yeah, he's funny though. He's the problem is, man, with I think pretty much all that Joe Rogan sort of sphere comedians, like that. There is, I think Brandon Schaub. That's the thing. He seems actually like a really nice dumbass.
Yeah.
But it's just they're such talentless people. And because just they've been in vicinity of somebody successful, like it's literally like Entourage. It's just literally like their life is like Entourage because they know somebody famous. Just really annoys, I think, a lot of people. I don't know, is he the same in MMA or no? He was in that professionally. It's not like his comedy thing is really like annoying to any, like the fact that
it's
no,
I can't
ridiculous.
disagree. Yeah, the comedy
shows
thing,
up.
yeah. You can't deny that, yeah. I mean, remove Joe Rogan and you find it hard that he would have had that, those shows.
Oh, sure. But then Brian, like a lot of them are, I don't know, they're stand-ups. Even Joe Rogan, man. Do you like his stand-up?
No. I mean, I
it's not funny.
I can't
it's like
believe
a
he's a comedian. I mean, I
was shocked.
I feel like
yeah, exactly.
You couldn't convince someone that he's I feel like if I go and show someone like, yo, this guy's a comedian, like, no, it's okay.
Man, he always talks about writing bits and stuff, and I see his bits and it's like he's just written like things about his life with some wisecracks here and there. Yeah, it's very interesting.
No, that surprised me. But okay, should we go?
But yeah, I think that's why there's so much hatred towards him, because of how easily he became sort of a public figure type.
Yeah, probably.
Personal resentment, man, the most powerful force in the universe.
Man, there's this other Joe Rogan alien video though I'm dying to talk about. So
let's talk about the aliens.
Yeah, sorry, this Antarctica actually.
Yeah, alien. The answer, yeah. But before,
but this is not aliens.
This was aliens too. Yeah, UFO. Oh no, this is Antarctica.
No, this is just someone explaining things upside down.
Yeah. So maybe leave that for the end, or now should we do this and then end with the aliens? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, let's just play this 1 second and then we go.
Yeah, it's
weird about Antarctica.
Yeah, I mean, I just found it funny the way the guy explains Antarctica, and maybe it's the editing, but it's just pretty funny.
There's nothing there. So if you want to go see the emperor penguins or all of the wildlife that is available, you can't go to the interior of Antarctica. It's a full-on camp. Like Alex Honnold had passed through shortly after we had left there. He was climbing Mount Vincent, which is the largest mountain in Antarctica.
Love the music.
Crazy group of people. So fully set up, like library, indoor packing area for us to do our parachutes, bathrooms, showers, really nice tents. Will Smith was there earlier. People were passing. Yeah, it's fully established. There's a blue ice runway. We flew in on a 757.
What's a blue ice runway?
A runway made of like blue ice. The runway you land on is straight fucking ice. There's lights on it. It's crazy.
Now, is that camp set up for scientists?
No. So there at the South Pole, there is a bunch of, from my understanding, like pure science going on there, funded by governments. This is straight up kind of.
No, man, I thought maybe I make fun of this video too much. No, regardless of the editing, how much of it is the editing, I don't know. But this guy just explaining the most things that everybody has seen since they were two or heard of, and Joe's reaction. What do you mean they have toilets and showers there? Antarctica people go. I mean,
No, the best part.
Impressive thing.
Come here. The best part was, from what I understand, there is
nothing there.
There is pure science going on.
Man, did you hear how conspiratorial he tried to make the science be exactly this?
Yeah,
pure science going on, really funded by government, as opposed to that.
As opposed to free science funded by the people, by the polar bears of the.
But no, to be fair to me, in the beginning there's a bad editing because he goes. I think it's the editing because there's nothing there in Antarctica. Then he goes on to explain everything is there.
How did Will Smith get there? Yeah, he was originally, he was like, nobody's there. But then you're going through the center and you see Will Smith right there. And there is a roundup.
Look, everybody make it find there. Guy, there's nothing there. Guy proceeds to describe lots of stuff there. But I think, to be fair, I think he was talking about like a secluded camp where they have for hotels. And he's like, you couldn't find the penguins and bears there. I'm like, that's the whole point.
He's talking about wildlife.
Secluded camp. Yeah. Another key. Let's invite the bears actually inside the camp.
And this is like really, like, this is geography 101, that civilization and animals need water, like they're near the sea, near the ocean. It's like in Australia is the same. Central of Australia is pretty much empty. Like, so it's not like some huge discovery.
No.
Like it was so hilarious though that the first thing he said, nothing was there, and then you walk through and then you see Will Smith. And it's like, what? Will Smith? The first thing.
No, but honestly, it's too funny. But like this video, geography 101. But there's this other one where Joe Rogan, I mean, I think he discovers Pakistan and cricket for the first time, and this guy's
really?
That one is hilarious.
Just need to show me.
Blown. Wow, what's blue?
Wow.
What's
he does a vow with a. His vow is. His vow is kind of mixed with woe, so it's like, wow. It's really, really. I mean, that's it. To be honest, he does emote for a listener. He does emote well, so it's.
Maybe I should start saying that to everything you say.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Basically, like when I tell you stuff, go, oh, interesting, fascinating.
What's water?
So in Iran, they have kebabs.
And people eat it.
So in Iran, you also go to bathroom? Wow.
Never thought so.
Never. So in the desert in Iran, there are many creatures, but you don't see them. Wow.
Jamie, Google this.
Jamie, bring up an animal you can't see. Bring up an animal. What? Or Jamie, just getting weirder requests. But before we run too late, because our alien correspondent has to sleep soon. Our alien correspondent, it's summer, but our alien correspondent does have like curfew of some kind. So before this one, this is the useless one actually. Yeah, get rid of this. Play the hill video. The alien hill. I think it's later on. Earlier on?
Oh.
This is, I love this video so much. Play from, so in the beginning, the host just says that, and we talked about it before, that there are experts and whistleblowers claiming that there are alien crafts or non-Earth crafts. And one of them even went as far as saying that there might be pilots who are killers or who are, and by the way, this is being reported by
no cabin crew, huh?
Well, no. So far they have not recovered. They recovered one hostess and 3 underage girls. They believe this was the airplane from the alien Jeffrey Epstein. This may have been alien Jeffrey Epstein trying to smuggle alien girls to. They had an island in the Caribbean. It seems they had an island. The alien politicians would come to Earth, have sex with alien underage girls. and then they go back. And legally they were protected.
Oh.
But the part that I want people to keep in mind as we play the early part of this is that whistleblower also mentioned that there may have been murders committed by the aliens or or something like that. But yeah, play a bit, just the early part of
in 2010 called UFOs, generals, pilots, and government officials go on the record. Here to tell us more about her time reporting on UFOs and recent claims on the topic of extraterrestrial life is Leslie Kane. Welcome.
Hi, thank you very much. Great to be with you guys.
It's great to be here with you. What do you make of Grush's claims that there are craft or potentially even pilots?
I can't comment at all on the pilot part of it because that was not part of our reporting, and I never spoke to him about that. So that's aside. But in terms of
she didn't say anything about hostess. I want to say that she did not explicitly say. She explicitly said no pilots, but cabin crew, a mechanic.
Nothing about underage girls, hostess, politicians, nothing. No, but I love.
What about the suitcases? I feel like that's the next question.
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. No, what about any
Did they have
other
a bathroom
black
on that
box?
plane or not? That's all I want to know. And if no,
Do they have black boxes?
True.
To be honest, that's a key question. Bathroom. How aliens go to bathroom, I suppose. But I just love it when a journalist starts the interview by distancing herself from the source. You're in for it. Like, this is really trustworthy. Look, I don't know about the top part. He talks about being visited by the supernatural beings, but the other part, I think that makes sense. Yeah, for sure. That part, but yeah, sure. The other part, please don't bring it up. Yeah, the world's best kept secrets by everybody, even like revolutionary governments that come to power and are immediately like, let's release everything, guys. Like, remember the Soviets, they released the sort of great games plans that Britain and Russia had for Asia, but they kept the alien visitations to themselves.
It's
they were like, no,
that, or aliens only went to the US. I mean, they're both the only two theories I see.
Oh man, I know what. Aliens are like Lex Fridman. They read Hunter S. Thompson and they were like, the idea of freedom, the ideal of freedom. I need to go to Ohio for the ideal of freedom. Ideal of freedom in a farm in Ohio. But before we fully go, we have our alien expert, alien
what
and
is he
American, soon to be American. I'm just trying to
introduce him.
Yeah, this is my nephew Yazdan.
Bring him a bit. Yazdan, come a bit more to the left.
No.
If you can hear me. Yazdan, come a bit more to the left.
Yeah. Come on.
He's been waiting.
Yeah, he was waiting with. I must say, he was actually
doing last
kind of
minute
getting
research.
Doing with a quite a threatening. I must say
that's our previous show he was just on.
Yeah, he was doing something to do with medieval history before aliens. But so yeah, so what do you think? Do you think there were reports that aliens may have actually even killed people? Do you think that might be true?
No.
But why do you think aliens always go to Ohio or like places like that? What is it?
Because they have no brains. They're dumb.
No, but are they
real?
Aliens?
Yeah, and if they were real, they were dumb. But they're not real. It's just fake.
Probably. We don't know for sure.
What do you think they should have done? But where should they have gone?
What?
Where should they have gone?
They go to their mama's home.
No, where should they have gone?
Oh, they should have went to their mama home and say, Mama, I don't have a home to live.
All right. Yes, that is more upset today. Last time I had he's riffing, I think. But last time you were more balanced, I must say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were brought in. All right, do you have any anything to add about UFOs?
No.
All right then. All right. Okay. Good. Do you think aliens, if they come, are they here for peace or for war?
Definitely for wars, because they have a moon, and moon are just boring. If they were real, moon is just boring. A single moon is just boring.
So they want to take our stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
It's just holes in one planet that the planet has nothing.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
All right.
Yeah, coming out.
Finally, you made
any
some
other
sense.
thing you want to say? Anything else you want to say?
Anything to add to finish off your report?
No, but I just want to say, the people that think aliens are real, I want to tell you something. What do you think that is real about aliens? Please tell me so I can tell you the truth about it.
Okay,
All right.
I'm not backing down. Okay, well.
Yeah, today I think, to be honest, he's been playing Far Cry, so I think it had a negative influence on it. But all right. Okay, you've taken a very hard position. Soon you'll be reporting from where aliens visit. South of America, so hopefully we'll get some update. Your character is getting killed. All right. Yeah. The kid is angry tonight. I don't know.
Wonder where he got it from.
I've calmed down tonight. Yeah. But yeah, so that was good. I mean, the aliens. There was a Joe Rogan alien video.
Yeah, we can maybe finish off on Joe Rogan again.
Yeah, let's finish off on another great explainer by the Joe Rogan host.
I mean, again, if it's the editing, fair enough, but it doesn't.
Did you see the most recent one? There was a woman who was a model who was on a plane. Did you see that, Jamie? It just got released today. She got what they're calling some of the most compelling UFO video ever.
Who called this?
She's flying in a plane in this silver thing. They freeze framed it. It looks like a flying disc.
A model saw this?
A model. She's just in a plane and filming out the window. And they had seen this thing apparently, and she's trying to film it, and it shoots by the plane. You see the most recent one?
I can see some alien engineers being really pissed over the whole like disc thing. They're like, where the hell did they get this disc thing? That's like very low level technology. And
I think I know that. But I love the fact that just like me, that guy was like, models are like really famously stupid people. I mean, I wouldn't trust a model science.
At this point, I don't know what to say. I mean.
I'm being playing on a stereotype, so I'm sure there are models who can do math better than
I mean, Joe Rogan, seriously, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's these short clips or all this giving unfair, but like in like a few areas in life, he's not performing the way as he was before. Whether it's his podcast clips or even in his MMA commentary, I mean, that has declined big time because he just like he doesn't like really keep up with new stuff. So he's just now, it's been like a few years, he just turned into like this guy who just does crazy reaction instead of like, whoa, he's like, what? And like saying like insanely outdated stuff over and over again. Like, whereas before people were like, oh my God, he knows so much. And his podcast too. I don't know if these are the clips or what, but I mean, I feel like a few years ago, he wouldn't be like, Jamie, pull up that video by that model. Yeah, they're calling it the most compelling. It just happened this morning. How many articles were out there? People were. He just said it himself. The clip just got released. They're calling.
I think he's.
And then he's like, they slowed it down. Okay, they paused the clip, and it was there. We even saw the alien potentially waving. I don't know.
It's just.
That was so childish. Yeah. How childish am I for listening to it?
Yeah, I mean, look, we are trying at least to make money off of it, so I guess sort of. But I would say that he's gone too far with this whole like, I'm open to You know, like it's getting ridiculous.
Someone
like,
shows him a
like,
drawing.
or somebody
Wow.
a drawing of it. I saw this. I swear to God, I saw it.
Were you on drugs? Yes. Okay, so I believe it.
So are you saying you had a glimpse to a different dimension? That's what you're saying, right? And yeah, that's yes, sure, Joe. Can I come on your show now? Yes, okay. So I think it's a bit like that.
That was
all right.
Yeah. But okay, all right. Thank you for everybody watching. Please like and subscribe. I don't know why I almost did a peace sign. Please like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.
Because you're signaling to the
baggy
aliens
pants.
that peace. No. we are for peace. We are not, as Yazdan told us, they're coming for war. So Moon is boring, and they're gonna take our shit.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough there.